Hi guys, welcome to the channel. This is Wisdom of the Revolution. It is a very new channel where I am attempting to create a community of like-minded people to connect, in spirit and on the topics and the subjects that are deeply connected to us on a spirit level, beyond all of the noise that we hear in our everyday life, free of judgment, free of expectation. Just connection, just a breath of fresh air. Just like I want this channel to be a place where people can come and hear and connect with the community, to just know that they're normal and they're the same as everyone else, and we're all going through crazy crap right now. And yeah. So anyway, we'll just jump right in. I'm going to try and keep this reading a little shorter than my other ones today. But yeah, so I already got some cards and I'm working with a couple new decks today, which is exciting. I'm getting to expand a little bit on some of the stuff that can come through. So that's awesome. So yeah, I pulled a few things to get an overall theme. So just looking at the cards that come out, it feels like there's some kind of cagey or stuck or trapped feeling or uncertainty, or like stagnancy. There's a blockage or something, or you're feeling a little bit like cagey. Make a mission statement for your soul came out. So I feel like there is maybe we need to get a little bit more clear on what it is that we actually want to move towards, on how we want to move forward at this point in our life, who it is that we want to be. Because maybe we do have, because we also have the Creator card and the King of Wands and Manifest. So there's definitely some kind of inspiration or excitement or passion that's going on in you right now that you're maybe wanting to manifest or bring forward into your world. And you want it, and authenticity came out. So it seems like you are connecting more to that authentic desire, that authentic you, that authentic voice inside of you is starting to surface a little bit, or you're starting to feel it more. This Creator card is like this dark circle here with this hand, like that's starting to weave or create something around. And then this dark circle is encompassing all of this color. So it's making me feel like we're playing with these colors inside of us, and we're getting all kinds of inspiration and excitement on how we can alchemize them in the real world, or how we can bring them forward, or where we can put our energy, or there's just like this new ideas maybe, or just, I'm not sure. But anyway, it feels like we have that going on, but we're also feeling a little cagey perhaps, or a little bit stuck on what it is that we actually know, believe as true. Like, not just what do we know and believe, but like, how do I want to move forward with this? It feels like there's a little bit of some, like, and also the Hierophant, which can be like structure. And this came out the other day. A lot of similar things have come out, but the Hierophant could also just be like, it could be either way. It could be like traditional structures and traditional knowledge that's kind of keeping you a little bit cagey or stuck, or trying to figure out like how you're going to step into this new passion and make this mission statement for your soul. Like, what does your soul say? Who do you want to be in this life? How do you want to move forward in this life? Maybe having a mission statement, like one sentence that encompasses like who you are, what you believe, and what you want to bring into this world will help you figure out every new circumstance that comes in your life and how you want to navigate it. If you have a specific mission statement, let's say, that you've worked on and crafted to suit you, it might help having this like clarity in your mind. So as you're moving through situations, you've already worked through the foundation, you've already crafted together like how you operate in the world, and you can feel good in your heart. Maybe what's needed. Maybe where there's like confusion on exactly what that mission statement is and exactly how we want to move forward with all this new excitement and this new passion. The Betrayal card came out. So, and this is the Caged Bird card. So, like, we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're suspended here in the air a little bit. And we're Also, this is purple, I'm noticing, so we're suspended a little bit in the air, and maybe we are having some like intuitive kind of hits, or we're feeling more connected to our, our higher visions and spirit and that kind of thing, but we're suspended in the middle and feeling a little caged and a little bit trapped with this Two of Swords too, right? And the betrayal word came out. So maybe we feel like we are betraying others if we're stepping more into our authenticity. Maybe there will someone that is experiencing betrayal because of this. Maybe you have experienced betrayal, and that is why you're feeling a little bit suspended and caged and confused with this blindfold on and the Two of Swords. And you still have this King of Wands and this creator and this authenticity you want to manifest, and that is starting to become brighter and more colorful inside of you. But you've had some betrayal put on you, maybe, or you're feeling some kind of betrayal, either from others, from yourself, or maybe from structures of society, or traditional relationships in terms of like our parents, our immediate family, our culture, that kind of thing. Hopefully that makes sense. So this is kind of what I'm gathering right now. I want to move forward and ask Spirit for more clarification. So can we clarify, Spirit, on this betrayal card? Betrayal and the caged bird and the Two of Swords. Like, can we expand on this energy of what's going on with feeling cagey or kind of stuck, or kind of like betrayal is like a shadow emotion. Like, why are we perceiving betrayal and that we're caged and that we're stuck? What? One more came up. Inverted King of Cups, Eight of Cups, and inverted Nine of Swords. So some kind of it's definitely related to emotions, this betrayal, this caginess, this like being stuck in the blindfold of the confusion and trying to sift through, what our mission statement is for our soul and how we're going to move forward. It has to do with maybe walking away from something. Maybe you are feeling caged from walking away from something, or you're, walking away from some. These are 8 cups have brought you lots of fulfillment and love and connection, or fruitfulness in your life, but something is missing. There's a piece missing. We're looking for something deeper here. We're moving away from our certainty and moving into the uncertainty, knowing that we're not sure what it is, like also look at this imagery here, like we're walking down this path into the mountains, which is almost what he's doing here. I guess these are just like shore rocks, not mountains, but make a mission statement for your soul. Like there's maybe a knowing, like a new creation, a new path, the creator that's starting to wake up inside of you with all of these colors, this new vision that's awakening inside of you. And so this caginess is that you're feeling this pull maybe to walk away and make that and step into your own mission statement of who you are and what your soul desires, your highest truth. And maybe doing this, there's an inverted King of Cups here. So that could be you, that could be someone else. There's an upright King of Wands and an inverted King of Cups. So we have this fire and inspiration and motivation and determination to go out and bring our desires and our passion forward, but we're feeling a little bit, I'm not sure what this could be. I'm feeling nostalgia just because we have new passion and excitement, right? Like, so, but we're in our feels about it a little bit. Like we would, if we were upright, that would be too, but this is like more like, we're feeling the loss of something, right? Feeling the loss of something. So it could be, there's an easing of anxiety though. So, You are the upright King of Wands. So maybe this inverted Nine of Swords is your energy, and that you're kind of like, your anxiety is easing and you're still a little bit confused and trying to figure out this mission statement for your soul and how you're going to step into your authenticity of what it is that your soul desires. But so our anxiety is easing a little bit, like, because we are the King of Swords. Like, we are feeling like we have the ability to do it. We don't have so much anxiety anymore about like, can I do this? Am I enough? Am I, is it okay? Like, I feel like we've worked through some of that, and maybe now it's just, the actual movement and the actual steps that we're taking. Could be leaving somebody feeling lost, right? Could be that somebody's feeling left behind. It could just be that you also are feeling lost about what it is that you're walking away from. It's emotional. Like, yeah, your anxiety is easing and you're getting more ready, to take that step. But we're feeling a little bit of the loss of the emotions and feeling a little cagey. Okay. That was the betrayal card that we asked for clarification on. So betrayal, but betrayal is coming out. So the sadness, the loss, the inverted king is feeling a betrayal in some sense. There's an emotional cord being pulled on. Betrayal. Somebody is feeling betrayal, you or someone else. Does not have to be a man. Like, this is the King of Cups. So it's divine masculine energy. Could be a woman, could be a man. It's just talking about the energies of masculine, feminine, and we all have both of those. Okay. All right. So what is the advice from Spirit, please? Yeah, let's get these first. What is the advice from Spirit? Oh, that one. Six of Swords, moving away from something. The Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords have both come up. Transition to smoother waters. Inverted Two of Pentacles. Inverted Four of Cups. This was the advice. The advice. Yeah, it's like moving away. Moving away from either a state of overthinking or mental confusion, or just moving away from situations that are no longer serving you. This is it. It reminds me of these figures here, a little bit of that heavy heart, that inverted King of Cups and that betrayal. And that Kate, it's like the advice is to move away. The advice is to take a step. In whatever way that means for you, like you will know best. Whether it means that your soul just needs to disconnect first, I'm not sure. Continue on that process before you take a tangible step in the world. Maybe it is actually taking an actual physical step out in the world to move away from something. Maybe it's just allowing your mind to move away from all of this confusion and this cagey feeling, but we'll get more. Inverted Two of Pentacles, it's like overwhelm, and we're having troubles balancing different aspects of our life, finances. It could mean many things. In this situation, I don't think it's necessarily finances, although it could be, but definitely feels like we're trying to balance emotions, trying to balance or trying to balance relationships, or trying to balance our wants and needs with others' wants and needs, or something like that. But if we're having trouble doing it, we're feeling overwhelmed, we're feeling like it's getting harder and harder to do, and maybe the advice is to move away from that, moving away from trying to keep it all in balance. I just wanted to get my book for the inverted Four of Cups. Because the initial way I want to read it, I'm just wanting to see if there's something else I felt called to. Yeah, It's like a shift away from stagnation, a shift from more, a shift away from apathy. A shift away from being like, wrapped up in all of this, like, when it's upright, it's like Spirit is here giving you this opportunity, or this new inspiration or this new idea or something. Like this cup will bring you fulfillment, love, or light, maybe, like it's here, but you're stubborn and you're not really looking at that because you're just focused on what you got going on in front of you, is how sometimes this card could be read. It's inverted, so it's like we're moving away from that stubbornness maybe, and we're starting to listen, and that's why we're able to move away from something, either mentally or physically, emotionally, all of it, so that's your advice. Now I'm gonna can I get one of these cards please as well to clarify the advice? This is one of the new decks. It's called the Wandering Heart deck. Sacrifice and Heads Up. Okay. I don't know the rules of YouTube, so I'm not sure if I should show you that one. It's a deer being pierced with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 arrows, and there's blood. Sacrifice. And Heads Up, Heads Up is number 19, which is a 1 in numerology, and a 4. So it's like and the 4 is on the sacrifice card. So it's like sacrifice the structure or the foundation that you're relying on right now, or sacrifice what it is that you know. Because you're moving away from something here, or the betrayal card came out. So we either are moving away, or we are considering moving away from something, or feeling the call to move away from something. And so that's happening. So it's like sacrifice. Yeah, like sacrifice the structure with the 4. And the 1 here is heads up. It's like heads up, there's a new beginning. And that's also here with the manifest, the creator. Manifest, the creator. And you have this King of Wands here. Okay. And you also have this authenticity card here as well. So it's like heads up. Keep your head up also. Like keep your head up through this process. There's a new beginning happening. There's a new start, afresh. Spirit, can we ask a little bit about the potential of what's waiting for us ahead if we do take a step and move away from something, either mentally, emotionally, or physically, moving away into calmer waters, moving away into more of our authenticity and more of our mission, our statement for our soul, our truth. Can you give us some enlightenment? So that's the potential. Awesome. That's great. Okay, anything else? What else is in the potential of taking the advice of Spirit? Belonging. Wow, that's powerful. That is powerful. Like this king is up, either you or someone else's maybe feel like they're losing their belonging, or, losing, because the 8 of Cups is like moving away from stuff that has brought you love, has brought you fulfillment, has brought you joy, has been aligned to you, or at least it felt that way, like it was important and significant in your life. It's emotional when we walk away from things like that. It's what the familiar, it's how we feel like we belong as well, but it's saying like the potential and maybe shifting and moving away from the old and stepping into something new is belonging and enlightenment. That's powerful. Okay, can I get a card? I'm going to ask what the energy is that's supporting the collective right now. 2 flew out. The Shadow. Ooh. And the Lover. The energies that are supporting. And what's interesting is that I've, in my readings I've done, and also I watch other readings sometimes for my own interest. And this theme of like the 2 of Cups, or some kind of like counterpart or love interest or love offer or union or something has come up so much in readings that I've watched, and not readings that are about love either. Like it will just come up in a reading about something that seems to not be connected, but somehow it just pops in there. And I feel like it's been happening here too a little bit. So I feel like this energy, like what I picked up right away, like the energy supporting you is the energy of the lover, which is like, maybe there is a counterpart, a union, a someone out there that is coming towards you, or that is destined for you, or that is connected on a soul level to you. Like maybe that is all. And for many of us, it will be true. Like that's definitely true for some people, absolutely. But maybe it's also coming through a lot because it's trying to, the lover is union and harmony with ourselves. Okay. It's an opportunity to accept love from ourselves and to come into compassion and union and harmony with ourselves. So that the energy that's supporting us is the lover, is union, is being accepted and belonging and cared for unconditionally. Okay, accepted, for loved, nurtured, the lover. Okay, so it could be that there is somebody around you right now that is a friend or a lover or a close soul connection that is supporting you through this right now. It could be that there is this energy support, it's in your field and it is in your alignment of this new relationship, love, friend, soul connection. Or it could just be that the energies of love, of the lover, of union, of harmony, of coming together is supporting you right now. It's guiding you back to yourself, right? Could be. Now the shadow is also supporting you, so that's interesting. Okay, because the caged bird and the betrayal and the feeling stuck, I mean, that would be shadow elements, and there's no judgment with that. We all go through that. Like we're shadow and light, and we can't resist the shadow. What you resist persists, and you can't resist too much light, right? Like you got to accept all of it and embrace who you are, the path, the lessons, the light, the dark. Like that's part of why we're here. And so we need to embrace that. Like the energy that's supporting you right now is also this stuff that you're working through in your shadow, or the feeling stuck, or the feeling lack, the feeling limited, or the feeling like you're not enough, or the feeling like you are betraying someone, or all of this stuff. It's also supporting you. So there's also like a purpose in going through this, because in order to come back into full union and harmony with ourselves and full forgiveness and love and compassion for us and who we are and how we move in this world, we have to also embrace the shadow. So maybe this is coming up more so that you can accept it. Because if we didn't have all this shadow stuff coming up to make it more tricky for us to just take a step, right? We wouldn't be learning or integrating as many lessons as maybe our soul desires to learn and integrate. I mean, we need to have these energies come up and act as roadblocks or interference waves so that we can rise above them and know our ability and know our capability in love and in truth. And maybe that's where the enlightenment comes in. Enlightenment is embracing all parts of this world, including the shadow. So the energy that's supporting yourself, it's almost like both sides, the love and the shadow. Like the energy that's supporting you right now is both. It's both polarities. It's guiding you and it's pushing you to come into equilibrium and balance with yourself and accept both sides of yourself so that you're not feeling so much in this betrayal energy, potentially. You're accepting that these energies exist through transitional moments in life. Sometimes you're accepting that that's part of the experience. That's part of the shadow and the light journey, and that there's a purpose for it. Okay, maybe. All right. All right, let's just get some closing summary cards. This is a shorter message today, and hopefully the closing summary will be like, we'll bring it all together for you, okay? So let's get one of these. Limitations inspire innovations, okay? Yeah. So that's the shadow that's supporting you as well. The limitation, like the feeling of lack, like the perceived caginess and all of that stuff, that's the limitation, and that inspires the innovation, that inspires you to come up with a solution. Or it's also the pressure cooker. It's also the pressure cooker of the energies that are pushing you farther into your alignment, because authenticity to me go hand in hand with alignment, right? If you're in your authenticity, in your absolute truth of you, regardless of how you feel, you're going to be accepted or perceived. You are in alignment because you're in full acceptance of yourself. You're in your full compassion of yourself. You're embracing your shadow and your light. You're speaking, have free expression. You are magnetic. And yeah, so that's an alignment. So limitations inspire innovations. Okay, that's kind of like what we were just talking about. That's your summary. So this is happening maybe for a reason. This caginess, this perceived caginess, and this confusion with this Two of Swords, you know. Caged bird, a little bit confused, lost, unclear, betrayal, okay? This, you're being supported, you know, the energies that's supporting you is the shadow, and that limitations inspire innovation. So try, maybe the advice, or part of the advice is that if we just change our perspective on why these certain things are happening, why the shadow stuff is coming up in me, it's to inspire me to overcome and to come up with an innovation that works for the best of all, for myself and everyone, right? Okay, I'm sorry, let's continue. I want one of these for the closing. I want a little bit of everything for the closing. Okay, let's get some tarot as well. Move these over. Come on. Okay, Page of Wands. There's two more here. Inverted Queen of Cups and an upright Page of Swords. The conclusion. Yeah, okay, so this Page of Wands here, upright Page of Wands coming, like, is fitting in with this King of Wands, right? Like there's a new page, a new enthusiasm, some curiosity. Okay, some excitement. Okay, inverted Queen of Cups. So there's definitely some, yeah, the betrayal, the sadness, the moving away from something. We're moving away from someone in our life. We're closing the book. We're closing a chapter with someone in our life. Summary and the Page of Swords. So there's a new chapter here that's wanting to come out. A new page. There's curiosity. There's enthusiasm. There's excitement. There's some, I want to say some planning going on, or some like writing or writing or communicating or public speaking or social media. It could be things like that. Like what you have the Creator as well. You have the Creator as well, and Manifest and the King of Wands. Like that's all creative, and the Page of Wands, that's all like some creative kind of new energy that's wanting to come through. Yeah, like that paintbrush. So I'm not sure if like our new page is in some kind of like at the conclusion. It's like there is a new page. Okay, there is a new page. They're excited. It's like that that little child energy of like, we're excited and we are thirsty for knowledge and for learning and for new experiences and for new experiences. Like, let's learn something new. Let's try something new. So with the swords can be more of like a communication, or the logic, or the learning, or the social media. So I'm not sure if the new page also involves something to do with accumulating new knowledge, or communicating with others, expressing yourself. Could be just expressing yourself too. Could be a new page and expressing yourself. Let me get a card. Can I get a clarification card for the Page of Swords? and the inverted Queen of Cups. So you've got the inverted King and Queen of Cups here, but you have the upright King. Yeah, so there's definitely, there's a call. There's a call to something new. There's a call to something innovative and fresh and beautiful and creative. Pleasure with the Page of Swords. Okay, let's get another one. I'm trying to validate the Page of Swords. There's a new pleasurable beginning. Yeah, creative, passionate. Okay, but I would like a clarification on the Page of Swords. Maybe that is the clarification. Air. Yeah, it's an air sign. Oh, look at all this. Sorry, I just focused on all those birds in the back, up in the air. Maybe you just have all kinds of new ideas coming to you. Maybe you just have all kinds of new ideas coming to you, and you've been, yeah, like in your mind, you know, in the mind realm, in the airy space. Maybe there's all kinds of, like, I'm just looking at all of these birds in the background, and it's just like, maybe there's all kinds of new ideas or inspiration that's coming to us. Maybe we're even getting downloads from spirit. Maybe we're even getting, anyway, but like this is like the Wands energy is more likely, let's get started. Like we're gonna get our hands dirty. We're gonna like start to build. We're gonna start to create. We're gonna get our paintbrush and paint on the canvas, right? And the Page of Swords energy would be like, yeah, I guess working through, like getting the inspiration and the ideas of the new that we want to bring into the world, but then also like learning how to do that, communicating how we're going to do that. Okay, so it's like the both. It's like the new page is here, absolutely. The excitement and the thirst for something new is here, and you've got both energies, the Wands and the Swords. Okay. Okay, let's get one of these for the conclusion. Celebration, so that's good. It's also 5, so changes can be changes or transition or freedom. Celebration, so that's good. Let's get one of these. Limitations inspire innovations. Celebrate. There's new page starting, but there's some sadness or loss. I don't know if you can hear that. It's my daughter and her friend outside. The Starborn. Wow. The Starborn. I've actually never pulled that card, and that's a beautiful card. With the egg cracking. Its shell is cracking. And you know what? I've had some image, like I had a vision the other day, it was on my other video, about a sheet of ice, like the ocean in the Arctic or something, being completely frozen over, and then like thousands or hundreds or tens or something, I don't know how many icicles all flying at the same speed, fast, going into the ice and fracked, like all at the same time, piercing the ice, and then all these cracks started to form along the surface of this smoothed over, pristine ice sheet, and then it just like all cracked all at once. So interesting. I also had an image the other day of taking an egg and, like, you know, when you like move the yolk and the white, you move it back and forth so that you can separate the yolk from the white. I have no idea why that came to me, but it did when I was meditating. But just like it's interesting that I had the is come out with the cracks, and I feel like it's connected somehow with it's like we're cracking open. A star is born. I feel like we're all going through this on some level too, right? Like this could resonate with a lot of people. The star born, like we're cracking open. we're emotionally cracking open, we're like psychically cracking open, we're mentally cracking open, we're maybe even physically having transformations, sensations, and shifts. I, for one, have, so I'm sure others absolutely. I know that other people have been going through this. I've been getting that feedback, but it might not resonate with everyone. So the Starborn, you know what? I'm just going to read you that card as the conclusion, because I feel like there's going to be something pretty special in there for you. So like the conclusion, yeah, limitations inspire the innovations, okay? The energy that was supporting you is partly in the shadow. So like this is going to maybe this experience of maybe feeling a little bit caged or a little bit confused or a little bit lost and trying to navigate this is maybe part of what is going to bring you the inspiration and the answer to step into your highest alignment. Maybe if you hadn't had this experience, you would have stepped into something too small. And maybe what's waiting for you is so much bigger and you need the limitation to jump up high with that innovation. And there's a celebration here, okay? There's definitely a new page, like a new page wanting to come through, that new page energy wanting to come through. Sorry, the girls are going crazy. Okay, so Starborn. 110. Okay, I'm going to read you the Starborn. This is your summary, okay? The divine child, the star child, the destined. An elusive yet radiant aspect of the self, the Starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth. The moment the newborn crowns, whether they're born naturally or surgically, the royal stars above are said to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world. The idea of destiny is controversial, yet the Starborn naturally feels a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself towards a future that is beyond the mundane. When this card appears, travel back to your birth story for clues and insight. What did you desire when you were young? Practice seeing your life from a mythic point of view rather than a series of logistics. Read the story of the three fates and envision yourself born under the stars with a unique destiny. And this is also 111. 111, 111, okay? Which can be a number of manifestation for me, 111, and you got the manifest card, but also like this is saying there's a destined greatness for you and your inner child that like when you were young, what was it that inspired you? What was it that lit you up? What was it that spoke to your soul, right? Because as we've grown up in societies under these structures, okay, that's all shushed and quieted down and put into dormancy, okay? Because then we just become operating in a mechanism, this paradigm that keeps our mind thinking all the time, okay? Keeps our mind always working. And we completely lose our ability to tap in to that heart, to that love, to that expansiveness, to that power of creation. The Starborn. We're cracking back open to bring that inner child wisdom back to us, to bring back our power, bring back that enthusiasm of what we want, how we want to create in the world when we were children, okay? The creator, okay? The Starborn. These pages. Sacrifice your foundation. The potential is enlightenment and belonging. And the conclusion, you have some celebration here. Okay, so it's very, very positive. This is great. There is something to overcome. Okay, there's emotions. There's a little bit of heaviness. There's some sensing or some feeling of betrayal. Okay, but I feel like there's also divine balance in the situation. So trust yourself. You know yourself and your situations and your path best. Always know that. But yeah, you're supported and this is exciting. And honestly, if you do take a step, whatever that means, and I just feel like in the end, after you've gone through this, after you've climbed the mountain and come out on the other side, I feel like you really will be able to release some of that breath and step more into that belonging. Belonging not only within yourself, to all of those around you, but belonging in this world, belonging in your body, belonging you know. Anyway, love, love, love to you all. I hope that this has resonated with someone in some way.